Hello and welcome to Walk the Talk. I'm Shekhar Gupta and my guest this week is somebody who's almost never out of the news, but almost never speaks to the media. Anil Agarwal, Chairman of Vedanta. Welcome to Walk the Talk.
Thank you. Thank you, Shekhar.
It has taken us some time doing this, but why are you so shy of the media?
No, I'm not shy, but we are not in that kind of business. We are not in that kind of business. So whenever it's necessary, we are there, but not to be unnecessarily.
But what is the kind of business that requires more media or less media? I know you're not running an airline. You don't have to answer for not having planes or not having the fuel or not having paid salaries. So
No, we have
why should you hide from the media?
No, it's not a
hesitant.
question.
Be hesitant.
We have to be, when we go and raise our money, we have to be in the public for raising our equity, to make sure the public knows everything. When we inaugurate something, we are there. But otherwise, we have no consumer product. So we have to advertise and talk to media.
So what is this great debate about resource companies, and how do you feel when people describe mining industry or resource industry as extractive industry? Is it a fair characterization? Is it not?
No, but this is how some of the film actors, you can say, they do item songs. Some of them are very elegant. So, this is the fundamental industry.
So, आप उसको elegantly कर सकते हैं या आप उसको vulgarly कर सकते हैं.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to say.
Yes.
So, what makes the difference is how you do it. So, are you saying that extraction can also be done elegantly and with
We have to.
with less harm?
We have to. I mean, if you, this is a fundamental. No, if you. Only you are saying this, but fundamentally, if you look at the company like Exxon,
right?
This is the oil and
oil
gas
company, yes.
Oil company. If you look at BHP, if you look at even in Tisco, we look at SAIL. These all are the company which is when Nehruji used to say these are our temple.
Or Coal India.
Or
NMDC.
NMDC. Or if you look at even I remember in the Indira Gandhi when she started ONGC, somebody says कि आपके यहाँ तो
oil है ही नहीं.
Oil के खजाने भरे हुए हैं. उनके दिमाग में ये था तो उन्होंने ONGC start किया. So this is the fundamental. The human life has to run with this.
Right.
But in India is again amazing story where we used to be called as a Sone ki chidiya. All the resources.
Anna Hazare and Baba Ramdev keep reminding us all the time that एक ज़माने में हम सोने की चिड़िया थे.
And we are. If you look at, we have one of the world. Like if you ask Geological Survey of India or MECL in India, who's the exploration company,
right?
They will tell you we are so rich in mineral, and we need our resource for our because without oil, without gas, without steel, without aluminium, without copper. Even copper is the most auspicious metal. So right. These things is required, and in India we can't remain on import-based economy.
Because most of our resources are now imported.
Exactly.
Can we avoid it?
Absolutely, and this is what is happening. I mean, if you look at that's the whole turning point today. I mean, the entire developing world. Look at China has done it, Brazil has done it. All the company which is a developing country, and India is following. India will have, and India has opened up. We need at least 10 oil company or 15 oil company. We have to be energy sufficient. We have to be energy sufficient is very important. Energy sufficient is what? Oil, gas, coal.
But resources you can only produce if they are there under the earth. So does India have that kind of oil reserves or that kind of mineral reserves?
It's an exploration policy. I think Assam to south, we have those resources. We have those, even China didn't have the resource. But we have the resource. What we need to do is to do the more and more exploration policy. We import our gold,
Right.
we import our fertilizer,
Right.
we import oil, everything we import. And if you allow this being manufactured by government company,
Right.
but if you allow private entrepreneur to come in and do it, they will do it.
Is there so much oil under India's soil or near India's, in India's offshore areas?
Why we bother? We have to have a policy. I think we have a tremendous hydrocarbon geology. What we need to have the exploration policy whereby we have a very simple policy and create a confidence that once we give the exploration right to somebody, if he find the resources, he'll be able to continue. Continue to build.
So what is complicated about current policy, which you would like to simplify?
No, it's a policy. There is no complication. It's a policy to be formed, whereby, as we are talking about, one of the things can be, as we are talking, auctioning our exploration reserve wherever we are, and people can explore, put the investment.
And auction not just oil concessions, but all metals, all minerals.
Should be, no?
Should be.
One of the things which we can do, whatever happened in the past, in the future, whether it's the coal, whether it's the oil and gas, we need 10, 20 more companies, whether it's the public sector, with the private sector, international company to come in and explore and putting money here. After we have import probably $400 billion.
Right.
3 items.
Of which nearly 160 billion is just crude oil.
Crude oil.
Net.
Net.
I mean, that gross would be about 190.
And then the, 60 billion is the gold.
Gold.
And the fertilizer is maybe $20, $30 billion.
Right.
So all together, and this all will be possible in India to explore. And like you're talking about two things: creating employment. That's the only source of employment.
This also, in fact, implies importing jobs. So you are funding jobs overseas by doing this.
Yeah, but let's not look at that. Let's look at ourselves.
Right.
Let's look at ourselves. Creating millions of jobs can be created when these company can come up.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.